We talk a lot about communism on this show. As you know, that's something I'm passionate about. I passionately want you to never have to live under it. And I tell you all the time about what's happening here, but we don't have to listen to me anymore. I think Lily probably has a lot more perspective on it than I could ever have. Joining me now, Lily Tang Williams. She's running for Congress in New Hampshire, and I hope she wins. And she's a survivor of Mao's Cultural Revolution, which you already know about because you watched this show. Lily, I did not live through it. I only have books. You did. Tell me about it.
Well, thank you for having me on, Jesse. Nice to meet you here. I follow you.
Me too.
And I've been telling my story for past, I would say, 8 years. And the country got worse and worse. I just feel like I'm answer my calling to run for office. So I have a big mic in front of me to tell my stories, to warn American citizens we were going down the wrong path. And it's my duty to come out. And because of I speak the truth, I get on CCP's blacklist. I have not been able to go to China, visit my family for 10 years. But that's the personal sacrifice I'm willing to make in order to save America.
Lily, the floor is yours. Tell us your background, your story. Start in China. I give it to you.
Well, I was born 2 years before Mao started his Cultural Revolution. When he died, I was 12 years old. And I was born into poverty. My mom, dad were poor, working class, and illiterate, and I did not know the truth. So I was totally brainwashed as a child. I was Mao's young pioneer, Red Guard, and when he died, I was just totally lost and depressed. And at 12 years old, I did not know what to believe because we were chanting "Nang never change my mouth," 10,000 years, double 10,000 years. He's gonna live 1 million years. And that's when I first started to ask questions in my head. Who lied to me? Who lied to my entire generation and my parents' generation? But of course, I had to ask that question privately in my own head. I knew it was not politically correct to ask publicly. And, so I decided I'm going to search for truth and go to best university possible. After this restarted college in 1977, I studied very hard for nonstop, like 3 years, in order to pass the nationalized college entrance exam to go to study law for college degree in Shanghai from Sichuan province, so southwest of China. And my life changed in college.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it changed, and I'm glad you are here now. Now, let's shift gears and talk about modern-day China. Scott Bessent went on the news, and he talked about the tariffs and what they're going to do to China. Here he was.
Over time, we will see that the Chinese tariffs are unsustainable for China. I've seen some very large numbers over the past few days to show if these numbers stay on, Chinese could lose 10 million jobs very quickly. And even if there is a drop in the tariffs, that they could lose 5 million jobs. So remember that we are the deficit country. They sell almost 5 times more goods to us than we sell to them. So the onus will be on them to take off these tariffs. They're unsustainable for them.
Lily, what are these tariffs going to do to China?
Well, China economy is very weak even before tariff war started. And because of their very restricted, inhuman COVID lockdown for past, like from 2020 all the way to 2022, that lots of business closed down. And Xi Jinping also has been taking China backwards and from the old economic reforms under Deng Xiaoping, even Jiang Zemin, all the way to more and more state control. And so he actually caused the economic downturn in China and even population going decline too. And he wants to play hardball, fight to the end, and trying to get other Asian countries to be on his side. It's not working. We have more card to play, as the new administration is saying. Also, this is bigger than just a trade war. This is about, China stop to be the global bullies, and they have to play by the rules. They entered the WTO a long time ago, but they never keep their promises. They never open up their market to the foreign countries' access, and their tariffs were not reciprocal, and they don't provide intellectual property protections and legal protections inside of China for U.S. businesses. So this is about more than trade war. This is about reshape the new global trade. In some ways, we talk about world order in the past, but what is the new world order with China being the leader or United States put the American first to be the global leader? So this is a choice now at a historical moment. Do we choose China, who wants to become number one to dominate the world, or we are choosing United States because we are a constitutional republic, a free country, and China is a totalitarian one-party control and state?
Lily, what do you make of these stories about their military purges going on? I've had sources tell me for a while that Mao is actually afraid of his military. What do you make of this?
Well, that
Or Xi, I mean.
People's Republic of China does not have, of course, independent military. It's party control the guns. And Xi Jinping holds three positions: military commission chairman, and Communist Party chairman, and the president. None of those positions are elected by the people. So he basically is a dictator for life. But because he's a power grab and the hardline economical policies and so-called anti-corruption campaigns, he made lots of political enemies. So military generals come and goes, and defense foreign minister come and go. His power is vulnerable right now. Wait until Chinese people know the truth about China and go to take a massive protest like they did 2022 and calling for down with Xi Jinping and CCP, then his power will be really vulnerable. So I think that we have more cards to play. We need to project strength. President Trump is a strong leader and demands respect, even though China might say whatever they want. But I think behind the doors, they want to negotiate. They will come to the table. So this is the best time for us to negotiate, not just on the tariffs, but also on other things, like level the playing field and protect the market access they promised after entering WTO, and stop, human rights abuses. There are so many things can be on the table for us to negotiate. I hope I can be part of that to help.
Yeah, I hope you can too. I really hope you get to Congress, Lily. I respect you a lot. I applaud you for getting involved. We'll talk to you soon. I would thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, but I know how brilliant it is, and I know you love it here. So subscribe and watch. We're going to start really ramping things up and putting some funny stuff, some interesting stuff out there, some collaborations. Either way, my YouTube channel is officially the place to be. So stick around.